going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's NBA picks are for Wednesday, May 7th. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I predict every game, every day. MLB baseball, NBA playoffs. Once we get back to football season, I do college, I do pros. If you want my picks on all these games, hit the subscribe button. They're free. They're every single day. I have good news in today's video, and I have bad news in today's video. Plenty of bad news, in fact. These are updated premium numbers. So let's start with the good news. Get it out of the way. Another winning day in baseball. Baseball's very consistent. You guys can see the record on the screen there, bottom of your screen. Baseball's been good, man. I mean, we had a good week. We're 2-0. We've cashed back-to-back days in the MLB. It's been pretty consistent this year. You can see the record there. I got 46 wins. I only got 32 losses, 2 ties, up right about 5 units of profit. So MLB is just fine. We're chugging along. We got months and months of just kind of this normal slow grind. And by the time we get to football season, we're going to have dozens of units of profit, just like all these previous years. Again, you guys are more than welcome to scroll back through videos here on my YouTube channel over years and years if you want to. But NBA, look at the updated numbers. My profit has been zapped in 2 days. Was it from one big, giant 10-unit crazy irrational play? Was it from chasing losses? No and no. It's just I couldn't buy one over 2 days, and it's still early, so I didn't have a ton of profit. But yeah, guys, I'm now at 22, 24, a little bit under 500 in terms of the record now, and down 3.6 units. Today's video, I'm going to make it pretty short, pretty sweet, get you the picks on today's game and just send you on your way. But I do want to at least bring it up what I bet on and why, just kind of what went through my head and why I chose to wager on that. Just to at least walk you through it. And before I do that, I just want to say the reason I don't cover regular season NBA and the reason I don't bet it is for like these last 48 hours. That's what I think of when I think regular season NBA. Minnesota Timberwolves, game one of a 7-game series. Like, you should have tons of energy. You're playing an old tired Warriors team that's coming off a 7-game series, and you score 31 points in the first half. I mean, these are results that you just haven't seen for decades, man. Usually the NBA playoffs are pretty consistent. This year it's been more erratic than the regular season. I just haven't seen this before. You got the Pacers, the Cavs, just another colossal meltdown. A meltdown that almost isn't mathematically possible. I mean, you got to do every single thing wrong in those final minutes to lose that game. Kind of like the Nuggets, man. Kind of like the Celtics. We've just seen unbelievable collapses. These are supposed to be professionals. These are supposed to be professionals, man. You don't see this in football. You don't see it in other sports. You don't see it in other postseasons. These results have been irrational lately. I've taken a major slap to the face in terms of my betting numbers, and I own it. It's on the screen. I'm still making a video today. I'm telling you, I lost a bunch of money lately. But I'm also telling you, I've done this year after year. You can see my 2024 entire record on the screen. We got a lot of hoops left. I'm not worried. I've done this too many years. It's been a rough 2 days, lost a lot of money. But still, look at the money. Up 5 units in baseball, down 3.6 in NBA now. I'm still in profit, man. You got good, you got bad. If we put together a really, really good week from this point forward, we go right back to where we are. And then if we're positive from that point forward, we're even higher than where we were. And that's what I plan on doing. But let me just talk really, really briefly here about what I wagered on and why, right? What made me choose what I wagered on? Well, most of my money was on the under in the Pacers game. Mobley, Garland, and especially Hunter all out for the Cavs. I thought that would be a significant lack of offense. And you know what? I thought in a desperation spot at home with the crowd that at least defensively you could show up. And that was paired with the Pacers coming off game 1 to where they virtually made every single shot. So I thought it was the perfect storm to go under the high inflated total of 230 points. Unfortunately, the refs blew the whistle on every single little thing. The offensive rebounding was off the charts. For about a quarter and a half, the under looked like it was set in stone, and it looked like the Cavs getting the win and maybe even a cover was set in stone. I just haven't seen these type of erratic swings in games before. You just don't see this. So that's why I was all over the under. I thought it was very hard, especially on the road, a historic Indiana team that plays better at home. I thought there was no way they could match that offensive intensity. I thought the Cavs would be forced to play defense. I thought the Cavs would want to play the game at their pace, not run and gun, which is what Indiana likes to do. But slow things down, use your defense, use your home crowd, especially with your key players out. And they just ran full gas, full throttle. They had zero interest, zero. I mean, zero interest in any defense. They're just like, just give Indiana a shot, and then we'll just run down and we'll just try to negate it with our shot. I mean, it was just trading shots there for about the last half of a game. I've never seen it in the NBA playoffs before. I mean, what was that third quarter? It was like 37-34. I mean, we're talking almost 70 points in a quarter, in a third quarter, in a desperation spot at home. I thought the effort was just pathetic. Rebounding, defensively, the game plan, the refs blowing all those fouls. It was insane to watch. Took a lot of years off my life. A lot of hair came out of my head, man. Tough game. So just a little bit of reasoning there why I like the under, why I like the Cavs. We had Cavs in a money line parlay. Took Minnesota on a double result just to win the first half, win the full game. I thought that made a lot of sense. We got the Warriors barely surviving a bad Rockets team, going a full 7 games. They just came off a road game. Now they're on the road again. Minnesota's waiting at home, ready to eat them alive with a better, healthier, more athletic, bigger roster. And they dropped 31 points in the first half. So, yeah. Incredible, man. Incredible volatility, I should say, in the NBA right now. As far as my premium, man, I'm going to tone it way back. I'm going to pick my spots very wisely moving forward in the NBA. It's very tempting to just maybe smash the Celtics today because they're the better team. You just don't do that in sports betting. You don't chase losses. You just stick to your unit size. You manage your money, and that's the only way you can get through little rough patches like this. I have them all the time. And if you're not on my text list for football season, get used to it, because there's going to be weekends where we can't buy one in the NFL and you lose 15 to 20 units in a single week if it's a really, really ugly one, and you still make piles of money long-term. This is a long-term game. Short-term right now, 48 hours speaking wise, I'm getting destroyed. Are we going to turn it around today? Are we still going to make a bunch of money in this playoff series? Yeah, let's get after it. Let's pick these games today. If you want my picks, and you probably don't, if you do have common sense, you'll realize that on a losing streak is the best time to buy into my premium because my long-term numbers are so good. It's actually kind of bad if you want to get on my list after I put together like 4, 5, 6 winning weeks in a row. You know a little bit of a rough patch is coming. Nobody wins every single week forever. So right now is actually a really good time to be involved. Once we get this thing straight and we start to get hot again, it's going to be a serious amount of profit. In baseball, we're absolutely cooking. So get on premium if you're interested. But let me pull up these games. Let's see if we can get these games right today. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think, because obviously I'm sure you guys think you're better than me right now at predicting sports, and maybe that's true right now. That's fine, man. When all the square bets hit, you guys want to have your little heyday and act like you should start a business and do this. That's fine. Start a YouTube channel. See if you get any following. Start a business. See if anybody signs up. See if you can make money for more than 48 hours. You know what I mean? So do what you guys want, man. I'll show up every day and just try my best. Knicks, Celtics, I'll lay it. I don't give a fuck. The Knicks suck. There's a complete collapse by Boston. They took 1,000,000 threes. They missed 1,000,000 threes. They're wildly better. Tatum soft. I expect an ass kicking, start to finish. Boston Celtics are going to fuck up the Knicks. I'm not going to change my mentality just because of 48 hours of basketball, all these road teams pulling off bullshit stunts. The tempting number there, you just got the Knicks who won. They literally won the first game, and now you can get them plus 10.5. Nah, give me the Celtics. I think they kicked the absolute shit out of the Knicks. So, hey, if you want to fade my picks right now, if you think I'm ice cold, then go with the Knicks. Take the pile of points, man. I can't blame you for that. And I'll go over the total because I think the Celtics are going to make a couple of threes. I don't expect them to change anything. I think the offense will look good. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? It was like one game out of their whole season. Of course, it was one where I had a lot of action on them. And yeah, they took a bazillion threes and missed just about every single one of them. That can't be repeated. It's just not going to happen again. And at the same time, I think the Knicks will be able to score some. So give me the over, give me the Celtics. Game 2 here, Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder. This one's a little bit harder for me. This fucking Joker guy is so determined, but at the end of the day, Oklahoma City had these guys just dead multiple times. It's just another one of those complete and utter collapses. I'm going to go under 229.5. I just think it's too many points. I think they're going to have at least some game plan defensively for Denver. I'll go with Oklahoma City too. I'm going to lay the big number. I just think it speaks volumes that both of these favorites straight up lost. Like they actually lost the first game and somehow they're laying double-digit points again. I think they're the better team. They showed it for 90% of game 1 in both of these series. It was just complete collapses at the end. I don't expect the foot to be taken off the gas pedal this time for either side. The Pacers, the Cavs, kind of mid. Warriors, Timberwolves, kind of mid. The Celtics and the Thunder, I think, are the best two teams, and I expect them to show up in a desperation spot. Yeah, we even saw it with the Cavs for most of the game. They looked in control and they just collapsed at the end. I don't see it happening again. I don't see meltdowns happening again. The meltdowns cannot continue. These are fucking professional NBA players, professional coaching staff. What the fuck is with the meltdowns? It's ridiculous. Keep the foot on the gas. Give me both favorites. I'll go under in the Nuggets game. I'll go over in the Celtics game. I think that's a 4-0. You know, here I am. 2 bad days of betting. I'm showing up. And I really think that's a 4-0 for you guys. Parlay it. There you fucking go. You want to believe in me? Take those 4 picks and parlay it and make up some ground, man. There's some more specific wagers in these games. First quarter bets, first half bets, double result, team totals, team total over, team total under, first half total. Those I'm going to be sending out to clients, man. I feel good about this day. The spreads, the totals, the full game. Yeah, feel good about it. Like I said in today's video, I think it's a 4-0. But I got some other bets, man, I just really, really like. And just because it's been 2 bad days, I'm not going to change a thing. I'm not going to put 5 units on a play. I'm not going to try to, oh my gosh, let's get our money back. Look, we were up a lot of money. So even though the last 2 days have been bad, I'm only down 3.6 units on the year in NBA. One good week from here forward, we're right back in profit, just like baseball. So I'm not even going to blink, man. I'm going to keep doing the same thing that has put me in significant profit year after year after year. I don't know why I would change a single thing. I'm not. I'm going to attack tomorrow, and I'm excited for tomorrow. And everybody on the client list that, there's going to be some people that cancel after 2 rugged days, and I understand that. And I appreciate you guys giving it a try. But at the end of the day, if 2 days knock you out of sports betting, you shouldn't be gambling. You don't have the finances to do it. We use a unit size for a reason. 2 decently rough days. I mean, it doesn't make me blink. It shouldn't make you blink either. Let's get back in the win column, man. These are 2 good games with 2 good opportunities, multiple opportunities within each game. And I'm going to do that. Obviously, baseball's been just fine. So between the 2, I feel good, man. I still feel very, very good about this. If you guys want to get on Outlier, go through these games individually, look at all the matchups, the injuries, the insights, the prop bets, the team props. You want to go through all the data? I got a link in the description. You guys can hop on this platform for free for an entire week. Again, link in the description if you want the free trial. But that's a wrap, man. Came on here, gave you a little rant. At least gave you some thinking, man. At least I'm transparent. I show up and I'm cocky when I win for a reason. That's most of the time. And here we are, 2 days out of what? The last 2 months where I really kind of got smacked across the head with losing. And I put it on the screen for you. And I update it and I talk about it. And I say, hey, I got smoked 2 days. I got my ass kicked. My numbers over the past 2 days are the worst in the industry. I'm focused on long term. That's why I put whole last year's record on the screen for you. I'm going to get back in the win column. See you in the next video.